welcome. I tried to film this video while doing my makeup, but it turned out really bad. So I'm not gonna do that. Let's see if my lighting can be any better. No. So, I already did most of my eyeshadow and talked about absolutely nothing. So, we're gonna move on and do the rest of my face because I am a beauty guru out here just like every other person, and it's fine. I don't really have all of my makeup right now because it's at my parents' house, but we're gonna work with what we got. You gotta do what you gotta do at this point. I don't have it. Doing, bro? I'm not wetting my beauty blender because I'm too lazy to walk to my community bathroom. Not like anyone's gonna be there and I'm scared to see people. I'm just lazy. And I'm trying to cover up my circles under my eyes because I don't want to look like a sleepy bitch. I want to look fun and fresh and approachable out here. I'm using my cheap Sephora concealer because I was too cheap to buy anything better, but you know what, it works. She's popping out here. Okay, so last time we talked, actually, oh my god, last time I made a vlog, I was finding a job last October, I think, like not 20, wait, yeah, I was finding a job, and since then I quit that job. I used to work at Chipotle. And, you know, Chipotle was great in its own ways. It had its own ups and downs. Like, the free food was great. The people were awesome. I still talk to them every once in a while. And I met my best friend, so that was awesome. But, like, it was so much work and not enough payoff. So, I knew I was going to college and didn't want to work there anymore anyway. So I just kind of quit earlier than expected because I had other things to do with my life. It was okay. I quit and I took a little break from working, and of course I didn't take too long because I like making money. I found a job on campus and it's great because I don't have to walk very far to get to, you know, work every day. So that's a big plus, and there's some big negatives about it, but I probably won't talk to you about that until I quit. Maybe? I'm not sure. I just don't want to potentially screw myself over on this. It pays really well and I've made some friends from it, but I mean, it's not the same as Chipotle, of course, because it's not like a fast food place, or like my first job was Chick-fil-A and obviously another fast food place, but like that's okay. It's very different. And yes, I'm looking at myself in the camera because I don't have a mirror like those other fancy YouTubers. Don't hate on me, thank you. Last time I did a vlog that wasn't like talking, I was in Seattle, and yeah, we were dating by then. We started dating in February of last year, February 14th to be exact, and he's really great. It's almost been a year and I've never had a relationship that long, so I'm kind of just winging it. But honestly, like, the last relationships I've had were kind of just very childish compared to this one, and they were all in like early high school and like 15, 16, and I'm 19 now. It's been like 3 years and I've grown a lot, and I think life throws you people all the time, and sometimes they're in your life for years, and sometimes they're in your life for months, and sometimes they're in your life for, I don't know what else to say, days probably. But I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I feel like even though those relationships didn't really work, I learned a lot from them, and I don't look back and regret the ones that lasted more than a month. But I mean, I learned a lot from them, and I did some stupid things, and sure, every relationship involves doing stupid things, and I've done stupid things in many relationships. Friendships, parent-daughter relationships, teacher relationships, probably. Just, you know, everyone does stupid things, and sometimes I'm really hard on myself on that stuff like that, but I'm trying to grow, you know. I'm trying to just kind of get over that stuff because in the long run, I only have one life, and I can't just spend my entire life looking back at things that have just kind of not worked out and blaming myself for things that I have no control over. In reality, it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna create a bunch of hate towards myself that I do not need. So there's still things that I'm struggling with right now, like overthinking and worrying about what people think about me. And like recently I've been kind of struggling with like losing a friend and not really knowing why. Having like a relationship that just kind of ends abruptly and not knowing what happened, really, it just really sucks. And I've had that happen before in high school, and now it's like in college. And something else that I think a lot of college kids struggle with is not knowing what to do or who to trust, or if you're safe with people around you, because I know, at least for me, I've moved around a lot as a kid, and I would make a bunch of friends and I would be so happy in one place, and then all of a sudden I would be meeting new people. And then I would do the same thing. I would meet a bunch of people and like be super close with them, and then I'd move again. And then I had to do it all over again. And it taught me to be super social, which is great, but it still kind of sucks because I just never had that experience where I grew up with the same kids and kept talking to them. And I guess I always wanted that because that's what everyone else seemed to have except me. And it's funny because I was telling myself before I joined college, I was like, oh yeah, I'm so excited to actually stay in the same school for 4 years, because I've never done that. Like, I've literally never stayed at a school for more than 3 years at a time. And then I decided to change my major. So good job, Megan. You screwed yourself. Basically what I'm saying is I went from being like, oh yeah, I want to do an English major because I love writing and, you know, music and poetry and everything. But then I joined anatomy in high school, and I was like, you know what? I want to do something in the medical field. I don't know what. Like, I don't want to be a nurse. I don't want to go to like med school or anything. So I kind of was living my life and was like, you know what if I just become like a dental hygienist? Like, how do I do that? Because it just kind of clicked one day. Like, this is like, I wear a scrub and I do medical stuff, but I'm not like a nurse or a doctor, you know what I mean? Like, it's in that field. So after I finished my senior project and did the entire thing on an English type media career, I was like, ooh, I don't want to do this anymore. So I still went through the project and finished it or whatever, and I knew I was already coming to this college, but then I found out that there's no dental hygiene programs here, and the only one in Idaho is like 3 to 4 hours away from my school. I talked to my counselor and I found out that like I can just do my prerequisites here, get my associate's degree, and then apply next January, so a year from now pretty much, to the other school. And honestly, I was kind of dreading at first, like, oh, I have to move schools, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Like, I want to live here for a long time and come back and work here anyway, so I'm just gonna leave for a little bit and then come back and stay. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's what I learned. Other than that, I have my own room around right here. It's really nice. I have my own space, my own creative zone. I don't have to worry about another person's schedule really conflicting with mine. I have friends that can just come over and we can all hang out. College is very different than high school, and I expected it, but I didn't expect it to be as different in different ways. I've learned a lot through just social life and school that I still apply to all the time, and it's great. I love doing that, and I just hope that the rest of college for me just keeps going well. I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of ups and downs, but I'm not rushing anything. I've never been the one to be like, oh, I can't wait until I'm this age, or I can't wait until I can do this. I'm always the person who goes, I can wait. I want to enjoy my time. And I think I will always be like that, because if you keep waiting for one thing to happen and waiting for another thing to happen, when are you gonna just live in the moment and enjoy your life right now? Think about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.